Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Harsh, and in this video we are going to solve another interesting PySpark interview question. This is going to be a simpler problem, though it is a simple, but it is also very important from interview point of view, and it is widely asked in the interviews. Here the problem is there is the source data frame which have user ID, username and skills column. In the skill column, we have given skills for a particular user in form of an array. So the data type of this skills column is an array. So at the first place, it means on the 0th index of the array, the primary skill is given and other skills are given on the first, second and other indexes. Our objective here is to convert this array column into a string column. So for each of the element of this array, there should be a separate row, and this data type of this column should be string. So for example, if a given user Harsh has 3 skills, so this user should have 3 rows in the output data frame, 1 row for each skill. This is the part 1 of our problem. In the part 2 of this problem, along with the skill column, we need to add one more column which will be the index. Here we need to display each of the skill is present on which index. For example, here Python is present on the 0th index, it means on the first position, so we need to mention here 0. Likewise for SQL, Java, first and second index. In the row number 3, .NET is present on the first index, so we need to mention here .NET along with the index, means first. So this is the part 2 of this problem. Let's jump into the solution. So for saving our time, I have already created this data frame. Let me try to show it. We can use df.show. So this is the given data frame. Here you can see the skills column has the value in form of array. To verify, we can see the data types of these columns using print schema. This is a command which is used for seeing data type of the given data frame. All the columns of given data frame, it will display what is the data type. Here we can see ID is of long type, name is of string type and skills is of array type. Alright, now our aim is to convert this array type into string type, and for each element of the array, one separate row we need to create. So we can simply write data frame 1 is equal to df dot select. In select we can select the desired column, which is ID and name, and at the third place we want to have a new column which will have separate row for each skill, and it should be of n, and it should be of a string type. For that we are going to use explode function. So explode is the function which is used for converting any given array type of column into a string type of column, and for each element of the array this function will return one separate row. So if there are 10 elements in the given array, so the explode function will return 10 rows. Okay, this is the function which is not by default available in PySpark, so we need to import it. We can simply write from PySpark.sql.functions module import explode. Then we can use it. In the explode function we need to provide the column which we want to explode. skills is the column name which we want to explode, and we can give some meaningful name to the output of this explode function. So we can use simply dot alias function, and we can give the name as skill. Now let's try to show it. Along with the show, we will also print the schema of this data frame, df1 dot print schema. Let's run it. Here it comes. We have got a skill column which have one skill in each row. For this user Harsh, there were 3 skills given in form of array, so it has created 3 rows, one skill each row. And also we can see the data type of this skill column is string, which was our requirement. Okay, now coming to the part 2 of this problem. Here we can create one more data frame, df2, and we can use simply select all the columns which we want, id, we want name. Now again we want to explode the column, and along with the skills we want to see the index also for the particular skill. For that we are going to use one more explode function which is called as posexplode. Here pos stands for position, so this function will return all the values of an array. Also it will return the position of each element in form of index. We can simply pass our skills column here, and since this function will return 2 columns, right, one is the index and another one is the value of the index, so we need to provide 2 alias here. First we can provide index, and the second place we can provide skill. All right, we can now show it. Also we will try to see the schema of this newly created data frame. Similar to explode, we also need to import this function which is posexplode. Let me try to run it. Name select is not defined. Oh, we need to give df dot select because it's a data frame method, so whenever you are writing select, you need to write on top of a data frame. So it has given us the required output. Along with the skills, it has also given the index on which these skills were mentioned in the source data frame. Alright, here one more spelling mistake. We need to give print schema. Again try to run it. Now it has given us the desired output. Here skill is the string type which we want to convert, and obviously the index will be of integer type. That's it for this video. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment section. I will definitely reply them. If you found this video informative and useful, do subscribe to the channel and like this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.